Dude, I keep I have like my earbud case chilling on my table. Hold on, let me like switch over real quick. But yeah, let me switch this around. Learning. There we go. Anyways. Okay, cool. Anyways, hi, welcome, and here. Hello, Vlog Gang. But yeah, so like, alright. Let me actually grab my OBS, bring it over here. There. I think I'll just do this. There. Boom. Anyways. But yeah, so hi, hello, hi, welcome. Dude, I have like my earbud case on my table. Whenever I have this like on my desk, I always keep accidentally grabbing this. Here, like, can you see that on your end? There. Yeah, I accidentally I'll always accidentally grab this and then pretend it's my mouse. Get out of here. But yeah, what's it called? So, one of my friends managed to pick up a pair of like WEIß SCHWARTZ like starter decks. This shit is so cool, man. This shit is actually so cool. I didn't realize I could even get I didn't even realize I could get my hands on this in the West. It's probably more out there than what's it called? But yeah, it's probably more out there than I think it is. It's just I haven't, you know, seen it. But yeah, anyways, let me do this. There we go. But yeah, what do you want? Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah. Alright, there you go. You'll figure out how to download the drivers and stuff. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, the pen. Yo, get back here. Hold on. Okay, anyways. But yeah. So like, what's it called? I showed off the Hololive starter deck, the Hololive Ayame starter deck. I think what's it called? The Hololive TCG kind of plays like Pokemon, what's it called? WEIß SCHWARTZ. Let me just like read the back here. Actually, what's like the center of like the shorts cropping or whatever? Is it like up here? Okay, it's like right there. Okay. But yeah. Welcome to WEIß SCHWARTZ. WEIß SCHWARTZ is an entertainment card game that brings to life the characters and famous scenes from over 90 asterisk popular video games. But yeah, WEIß SCHWARTZ is basically just the Fortnite of TCGs. Join with players all around the world, collect your favorite cards. And okay. 2 out of 50 cards in this trial deck are guaranteed to be shown SRs, or maybe OFA or even exclusive SSP Platinum sign card. So I guess like, what's it called? I guess there's like odds of like pulling, what's it called? Better freaking cards. Huh. But yeah, anyways. I've been like staring at this box for like the past like, God knows how long. Let me like crack this open real quick. Okay, there's like tape on. This tape is going to be okay. Actually, no, this tape isn't too bad. I was about to say this tape is going to be the end of me. Yeah, hi, welcome with it. I just popped in. Where I'm cracking open the box right now. Come on. Curse me and my short nails. I mean, what's it called? You know what? No, I'm not gonna say that. I love having short nails. Come on. Damn. Okay, so maybe I just rip the box open. Fuck this. Boom. Snap, snap. There we go. Here it is. Here we go. Oh boy. Alright, so comes with also comes with a playmat here. So like let me put the deck I'll put the deck off to the side. And then so here's the rules. I'll like open that in a sec, and then here's the here we go. On the back, oh, there's like a description of the cards in this deck and everything as well. The main cards of this deck. So there's, okay, so like obviously like Minori, Harika, Miku, and then Shizuku. Wait a minute. Yeah, where's Irie? Hello? Okay, so Minori allows you to add characters to your hand and put your opponent's characters that have become reversed into their clock. I have no clue what any of this means. Haruka reduces the number of cards in your opponent's clock and lowers the chance of your opponent canceling. We'll figure out what that means in a second. This card's okay, and then Miku's Climax combo lets you increase your hand size and adds power to your other characters. Okay. You want to pull off its Climax combo by actively collecting as much of this card as you can at the early stage of the game. So you want as many Mikus in your hand, I guess. And then Shizuku. On top of this card's assist ability, when placed on the stage, you can also swap a card in your hand. Okay, so it's a switch. Whatever. Good. Key points and advice when playing this deck. Level 0, prepare for your Climax combo. Use the Climax combo to increase your hand. Prepare your station in the battle. Aim for victory by playing one more giant Ninoni Hana. There's a lot of terminology here that like I'm not aware of yet. And here is the thing, it barely fits on the screen. Let me like shrink myself a little bit. There we go. Cool. Okay, this is a lot. Okay. Oh shit, there's also like a little thing that tells you about the turn progression. Wait. Okay, my brother's asking me how to use the pentagon. Anyways, when there's no enemy character directly in front of you, direct attack, sword point +1. When an enemy character is directly in front of you, frontal attack, side attack. I probably should read the rules thing instead of trying to dissect everything. So, okay. Good lord, rule sheet. And we unfold. It's kind of cool that this is like unique for like the does it fold out more? It does fold out more. Good lord, this thing is long. Look at this. Okay. WEIß SCHWARTZ. The objective of the game. Two players face off against one another with their own deck. The aim of the game is to deal 7 damage to your opponent and make them level up. Whoever sends their opponent all the way to level 4 wins the game. Okay. That's an interesting way to put it. WEIß SCHWARTZ is a competitive trading card game that brings a myriad of characters from all sorts of video games, anime, and manga together to battle out on a card game stage. And then working on for more information online. Character cards, event cards, and climax cards. So character cards like your main freaking things. Meet the stars from a wide range of popular series, unleash their abilities right on stage. Card name, English name. That's cool. Do these have Japanese text on them? They do. That's pretty sick. We have card name, English name, level. In order to play this card, your level must be equal to or greater than this number. Okay. So like, what's it called? You can only play stronger cards if you've been dealt more damage, which is interesting. Cost. In order to play this card, you must send this number of cards from your stock into your waiting room. Stock. Okay, I think... we'll figure it out in a sec. To play a card refers to the action of using a card from your hand. Refer to conditions of playing a card on the reverse side of this manual. Holy shit. This is actually like pretty detailed. I actually really like this. It's like very... It's a lot, but I like how detailed it is. Counterattack icon. Counterattack icon and clock icon. If the card or ability is marked with counterattack, it has an ability that can be used when your character's front or back. And then clock icon. If this card is marked with this icon, it has an ability that can be used when it's in your clock. Also, hi, welcome if you just popped in. Dude, my tracking is dog shit today, what the hell? Don't need to do that. There we go. Anyways. Trigger icon. And this card is revealed as part of a trigger check. Okay, that sounds very similar to what's it called? Also, why is my top channel working? Hello? Here we go. Yo, is that the white black but translated into German? Yup, welcome in by the way. Dude, you got filtered somehow. You got filtered somehow. Like I saw your thing on the screen, but like it didn't show up in the YouTube chat. But yeah, I picked up a WEIß SCHWARTZ deck. It's yeah, it's the freaking like it's like the Project Sky more jump deck, the starter deck. Card attacks describes the card's abilities. Power soul points represents the character's power. The damage dealt to your opponent depends on the number of icons present. So huh. And then color. The color of the card. Putting a lot of cards in the same color range will help you progress through the game smoothly. There are 4 colors. Yellow, which is speed, green, which is power, red, which is technique, and blue is advantage. Okay. Playing that. Okay. Number 1, your deck. Your deck should be placed face down here. You are not allowed to change the order of these cards in any way, blah blah blah. If it runs out of cards, you will not lose the game. However, you have to refresh your deck to continue playing. Okay, so you can't get decked out. And then level. Cards representing what level you are should be placed here when face up. When the 4th card is placed here, you lose the game. Clock. Cards representing your clock should be placed here face up. Okay, so clock is on the... Where is that? Oh, it's this. Cards representing your clock should be placed here face up. A maximum of 6 cards can be set down here. For the most part, the number of cards in this area increases as you take damage. The order of these cards cannot be changed in any way. When 7th card is placed here, you will be forced to go up a level. Okay. So like, what's it called? Okay. So, each level, I guess, do you start at level 0? Stand phase, draw phase, clock phase. Put 1 card from your hand into your clock. If you do... Okay, so you can choose to take 1 damage to draw 2 cards every turn. That's crazy. Attack deck, attack step. Dude, look at this thing! Look at this rule sheet, man! Okay. So Project Sakai. Yeah. Oh, it's like the Intuos 2M or something. I can't remember. Inspiroid 2M. Yeah, the Huan 2 Inspiroid 2M. Go. Become tech literate. Anyways. Stock. Okay. Cards are. Okay. Where is that? Okay, the stock is on your left side. Cards representing how many. Okay, cards representing how many cards you have in your stock should be placed here face down. You're not allowed to check your stock in any way. 1 card should be stacked on top of another, so when using cards from your stock, you'll always pick the top card from your stock. The order of these cards cannot be changed anyway. There are also no limits how many cards you can have in your stock. Climax area, a maximum of 1 card can be placed here. Okay, so it's like the field zone. Also, thanks for liking, by the way. So your climax cards are your field spells, basically. Stage positions. So it's like the stage itself is... Okay, the stage itself is these 5 cards. Okay, so center stage is the 3 frontmost. Characters on the center stage can battle, and then 2 stages in the rear are known as backstage. They can't directly attack, but can lend their abilities to their allies. Okay. Waiting room. Cards whose time in the spotlight come to a close and choose second characters. So the waiting room is your grave, and then memory is vanish. Okay. Prepare your deck. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing something really evil because I don't have sleeves. Actually, hold on. Do these? What's it called? Oh, look at these things, dude. Ugh, I don't want to be playing this sleeveless. I really don't. I really don't. Surely I have enough sleeves for this, right? Parasoru saidaaa. Wait, there's like 50 cards? I don't... How much did I have in my... Also, hi, welcome if any button. So do these fit? Are these too big for my sleeves? These are, in fact, too big for my card sleeves. I can't... Oh, that's so unlucky. Because it's a starter deck, I'm gonna have to riffle shuffle this. Oh, this hurts. Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much, genuinely. Here are the center stage cards. Okay, so what are the deck building rules? I'm gonna like look at that real quick. Okay, so let me just fucking scroll the rule sheet, man. Both players must prepare their own deck. This is your first time playing an unsure how to build a deck. Blah, blah, blah. Each deck must have exactly 50 cards. Maximum 8 climax cards can be used in the same deck. What is a climax card? Oh, it's these. Can you like read the climax cards real quick? Okay. So there's like the Miku one, Bertrand's Hand. Auto. When this card is placed in your climax area from your hand, choose up to one level 1 or lower character in your waiting room. Put it into your stock, and all of your characters get +1 soul until end of turn. And then there's the more jump ones. Also, I welcome if I just hopped in. Continuous. All of your characters get +1000 power and +1 soul. When this card triggers, return this card to your hand and you put the top card of your deck into your stock. Okay. Oh boy, time to tackle this. Okay, going up a level. When there are 7 more cards in your clock, your level will increase by 1. Select one of the 7 bottommost cards and put it into your level. And then put the other 6 into your grave. Okay. The 8th card will remain in your clock. What? So when it goes up to 7, you put one of the cards in your clock into your level. When going up level, select one of the 7 cards and place it face up in your level. When you're playing with a deck featuring 2 or more colors, be sure to choose a color with the color you want to use. Okay. Okay, so stand is untapped. Characters on stage will be in one of 3 different positions: stand, rest, and reverse. Okay. Also, I welcome if I just hopped in. When a card is at stand, this means the character hasn't made a move yet. After some kind of action is performed, just let me do this real quick. I can. There we go, just for the freaking shorts viewers, lmao. Close enough. After some kind of action is performed, its status will change to rest. When that character loses in battle or suffers various other setbacks, however, it will become reverse. Okay, so reverse is like rest 2. Okay. Okay, so stand, draw, and clock. When you move into your main phase, perform the following 4 actions as often as you like in any order. You can play event cards, play character cards, move characters, and use characters' activated abilities. Also, hi, welcome everyone who's popping in. Use an event card from your hand. What are event cards again? Okay, event cards are like, what's it called? Spell cards or whatever. Use an event card from your hand. After its effect is unleashed, put the card in the waiting room. There's no limit to how many event cards you can use as long as they are playable. Okay, playing a character card. Use a character card from your hand, place it on a stage position of your choice in stand. When there's another character already in that stage position, the existing card will then be placed in the waiting room. Okay, there's no limit to how many character cards you can use as long as they are playable. And then freely change, blah blah blah. You can also swap characters between 2 stage positions, however you cannot change the character status. So you can move the characters as much as you want. And then use a character's activated ability. You can activate the ability of one of your characters on stage if it is marked with an act icon. As long as you can pay the cost, you can use an activated ability as many times as you like. Only the player whose turn it is can perform these actions, but after you advance to the climax phase and beyond, you can no longer conduct these main phase actions, so make sure you don't forget them. Okay. Before you can use a character, event, or climax card, the following requirements must be met. Your level must be equal to or greater than the level of the card. You must take a number of cards equal to the cost written on the card from your stock and place them in your waiting room. Okay, so like, yeah, stock is your mana or whatever. Hi Vendi, hello. Color. There must be a card in either your clock or level with the same. There must be a card in either your clock or level with the same color as the card you want to play. So I have like all 4 colors. Or, no, this deck is a green deck. Okay. Oh. Yeah, thanks for liking, by the way. We're learning WEIß SCHWARTZ today. I spent like 20 minutes pouring over the rules already. Okay, so you need the level, the cost, and the color match. And then climax phase. Play a climax card from your hand and place it in the climax area. Things will really heat up during the turn. Just like a famous scene out of the anime, manga, or video games. The climax card releases a powerful effect that lasts for the rest of that turn, giving you an advantage. You don't have to pay a cost to play a climax card, your level also doesn't. Okay. Color. If the level of a character or event card is 0, you can play that card no matter what color it is. Yeah. What the fuck are we doing? Are we finally a cult? No, hi, welcome, by the way. We're learning WEIß SCHWARTZ, we're learning another card game. Attack phase, inflict damage on the opponent. From efficiency, select the attack phase section below. As long as you have a character standing, you can attack as many times as you want. This allows you to build up stock and play even more powerful cards. Okay, so the cost, level, cost, okay. So a lot of these are like 0 cost. Yeah, most are 0 cost and some are like 1, 2. The highest cost I have in here is 2. So that's not too much of a worry. End phase. If you have a card in the climax area, put it into the waiting zone. So, climax phase is optional. If you have 8 or more cards in your hand, discard cards from your hand into your waiting room until you have 7 or less. All activate effects with the phrase until end of turn, the text with them. And then pass. Attack step. So there's the attack deck, there's trigger step, there's the counter attack step, there's the damage step, the battle step, the encore step. An encore can really save the day. After sending a character to the waiting room, you can choose to pay 3 cards from your stock to call an encore, then place that character at rest in the same state as before. So you can just like, you can discard, okay, you can spend 3 stock in order to just revive a guy who dies. Okay. Oh boy, okay. Attack deck. Switch a character in the center stage to a resting state and declare attack, and choose one of the 3 following attack types. Frontal attack, side attack, and then direct attack. Only one attack can be made during the very first turn of the game. Frontal attack. Conduct head-to-head battle against the enemy directly in front of your character. Side attack. Avoid the enemy directly in front of you to get a strike on your opponent. However, your character's soul points will be reduced by the level of that enemy character. What does soul do again? Soul. Soul points represent the character's willpower. The damage dealt to your opponent depends on the number of icons present. Soul points is 9. Oh. Okay, it's like the little tiny... Okay. There's like little tiny icons on the cards. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Yeah, like right here, next to the 500. Oh my lord, my webcam is so bad. But yeah, like right here, this little gray dot that you can barely see because my webcam is complete dog. Like, right there. But yeah, what's it called? Right. Direct attack. The only time the attack where there's no enemy in front of you. When a character makes a direct attack, their soul points increases by 1 for that attack. So you do extra damage when you attack directly. Trigger step. If you are the attacking player, flip over the top part of your deck and unleash the effect of the trigger icon in the card's attack wheel. So some of these don't have triggers. How many triggers do I have? This is also like Vanguard also does this. Do I have any triggers? I have like, oh my lord. Dude, this deck comes with no fucking triggers. What do these mean? Okay, put that card face down your stock. Okay, so every time you attack, you get stock. So I have 1. Where's the empty one? Does it just mean nothing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 out of 50 cards in the deck are soul point triggers. They have this little, like, what's it called? Very top right there, it's that black thing, that blurry black thing. Increase your character's soul points by 1. Okay, there's like a little tornado that says you can spin an opponent's card. There's a bag. That means you can put a top card of your deck and place it into your stock. You may select one character from your waiting room and return to your hand. You select one climax in your waiting room and return to your hand. And you draw a card. But yeah, there's only like one relevant trigger effect, and that's just 1 extra soul. Counter attack. The enemy can fight back against the frontal attack. After you launch a frontal attack, your enemy. Okay, after you launch a frontal attack on your enemy, your opponent can use a special card marked with the icon backup. Okay, so who has backup? It says Miku has backup. Where? Okay, so where would that be located? What the heck? Oh, counterattack icon. 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 icons. It just goes straight to it. Just goes straight to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Okay. 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 8, 7. Oh. Right. Okay. It's. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out all the cards that have backups on them. Those 2 Mikus. Oh shit, bro. Okay, there's exactly 4 backups in this deck. Good lord. Okay, with the fist icon, it can be used when your character's frontal attacked, and then the clock icon. I have 4 backups and no clocks. Okay, cool. Where are we? Your opponent can use a special card marked with the backup icon a single time. What does this do? Call for backup. It has an ability you can use when your character's frontal. Oh, it's like on the card. Okay, so okay, legendary songstress Hatsune Miku. When you use this card's backup, if you have a music character, I assume I do. Okay, they're all labeled music. If you have a music character, choose one of your characters in battle, and that character gets plus 1,000 power. And then, okay, so its act is backup 2500 level 2. Put this card from your hand into your waiting room. Choose one of your characters that can frontal attack, and that character gets plus 2500 power. Backup 2500. What does that mean? Also, I love my names popping in. So, hold on. What the hell? Oh, okay, just backup 2500 just means it gets like 2500 attack. And it gets like another 1000. If I have a music character, choose one of your... Okay. Is auto able to trigger in the grave? Cool. Okay, and then when you do. Sparkling Performance. Backup, draw one card, choose one card in your hand, put it into your waiting room. Choose one of your music characters, and that character gets the following ability until end of turn. Auto, when this card is put into your waiting room from the stage, and you return this card to its previous position as. Okay, so this... So Sparkling Performance makes it so that your card, like, undies, and then, level 2 Miku is, like, a battle trick, okay. Damage step. The player who's attacked takes damage with soul points of the attacking character. And then the battle step. So does damage occur before Does damage occur before battle? compare the power of the two characters and change the status of the weaker character to reverse. In case of a tie, switch both characters to reverse. And then encore. The attacking player must send each of the reverse characters to win. When that player finishes, the defending player must also do the same. Okay. Follow these steps when you're taking damage. One by one, pick cards from the top of your deck equal to the amount of damage you receive, and place each card in your clock. You cannot go upper level while you are still picking up cards because that will negate the damage. The player who reaches level 4 loses the game. Picking up a climax card at any point, however, will cancel the damage. This allows you to take all the cards you picked up and send them to creating them. When you take 4 damage and a climax card does not appear, all 4 cards are placed in the clock, and when you take 4 damage at the third card you pick up a climax card, damage is negated, and all 3 cards are simply negated. And then for an encore, you can pay 3 cards from stock. Okay. So that's combat. So like, I think I have like a vague idea of how this game works. So like, let me go ahead. Okay, this is gonna be really painful. This is going to be genuinely incredibly painful. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do. Never do this at home. Ah! Oh, that hurts. Okay, do not do the backwards part of the bridge. Oh my lord. I feel like I'm breaking the law here, man. This feels so wrong. This genuinely feels so wrong. Especially with the nicer cards too, man. Ugh. Okay, we'll go one more time. Or 2. And there we go. Or shit. Alright, there we go. But yeah, so does the game start again? I forget. So my deck goes here. There, okay. So my deck goes there. This is how a villain is born. Okay, how does the game start? Game cards, playing that. Both players shuffle the decks and put their deck cards down in the deck area. Randomly determine which side is allowed to take the first turn. Both players draw 5 cards from their decks. Player who takes the first turn can... Okay, the player who goes first can mulligan, followed by the other player. A mulligan is putting cards you do not need in your waiting room, then drawing the same amount of cards from your deck. Okay, so a mulligan doesn't put you down, you just mulligan once. The first turn player begins, and the game continues with each player alternating turns. Proceed to stand on the reverse side. Okay. So, also hi, welcome to everything again. Yeah, we're learning WEIß SCHWARTZ. I am sort of getting it. Yeah, so we draw 5 cards. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My deck is upside down. Oh my god, half of my cards are upside down. Okay, let's like fix this real quick. I'm like unshuffling my deck, but who cares? I don't know when this happened, man. Up, 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 down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Okay. So I think, hold on, let me like actually shuffle this again. I'm like cheating, but who cares? I bought the Zeus figure, he looks dope as fuck. Also, hi, welcome, by the way. Tearlaments Suureva, more like Tearlaments Suureva. Okay, I opened an event card. Yeah, I have like, holy. Okay, so I guess we mulligan these 3. Do they go to the bottom of the deck, or are they shuffled into the deck? Cards you don't need to in your waiting room. Okay, so you dump them. So instead of shuffling into deck, you dump them. So like, it's a little annoying. Do I want to dump this auto card? Once card is placed on the stage, put up to 1 card from the top of your deck into your waiting room. This card is 1500 until the next turn. Put 1 card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card attacks, and you have another music character, pay the cost. And if you do, look at the top 2 cards from the room. Okay, you can go. stage Sekai when this card attacks, if you have 2 or more other music characters, this card gets 2,000. When this card's battle opponent becomes reverse, if you kill your opponent's shit, if more jump is in your climax area, what the hell's a climax card again? How Gunnar vs. WEIß SCHWARTZ again? I'm playing like the Project Sekai deck. It's not very Gunnar so far. Yeah, WEIß SCHWARTZ is the ECG Fortnite. Where is it? Oh yeah, that's a climax card. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Hi, welcome. So I think, unironically, we get rid of the climax cards. I'm going to keep Miku. We're gonna mulligan down 3 and then draw 2. So 3. There. Yeah. Hi, welcome everyone who's popping in. We're learning how to play WEIß SCHWARTZ. It is not going well. Okay, so I have 5 cards in my hand. Okay, I have 2 level 0s in my hand. I think we can work with that. So like, okay, so. Okay, there's Irie, and then Mako. If your stock has 2 or less cards, this card has plus 1500 power. And then Irie. Put 1 climax from your hand. Okay, put 1 climax from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you can pay the cost and choose a climax in your waiting room and return to it. Okay. So Irie allows you to like recycle your shit, and then Mako just punches you really hard. So I guess. So there's like stand, draw. Do I draw going first? This applies from the very first turn. Okay. Alright, so here. So I can so stand, I get to draw. Level 2 Shizuku. Continuous assist. All of your characters in front of this card get plus X power. X is equal to that character's level plus 500 times 500. And auto. Put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage, you may pay the cost and you do choose a music character from your waiting room and return to it. So this recycles a card and then also gives you extra power, I guess. I'll stick it in the back of my hand because I do kind of want to keep a level 2 just in case. But yeah, so like stand and then claw. So I can put a card from like. Oh, I have like 2 Mikus. Okay, so I'm gonna put Len into my clock. I'll put Len into my clock, which means I can draw 2. Good lord. Yeah, so yeah, clock phase is like, if you want to, you can like take 1 damage to draw 2, which is interesting. I thought no stream. Read the announcements. Yeah, hi, welcome. Climax card isn't really making it easy to take this game seriously. Yeah, what's it called? It's meant, like, the climax cards are meant to be like special events from the game or whatever. So like, for example, I don't know. This is the more jump climax card is the more jump group performing on stage. That's, yeah. What's it called? So I can play as many cards as I want. So I can go Mako, and Irie. So Irie allows me to discard a climax card, which I don't have, and then put it into my, like, put 1 into my hand, so I get to like trade 1 out. I don't really want to do that. Okay, I lied. Yep, I did lie. But yeah, so I think I'm allowed to attack once on my first turn. So like, I think Mako is just meant to like punch your opponent for extra damage, turn 1. Attack phase. Inflict damage on your opponent. Only 1 attack can be made during the very first turn of the game. Okay. So, if I were to be playing against somebody who is not playing any cards at all, right? I would swing with Mako. I immediately get 2 on my opponent. What is the... Okay, so I declare attacks. So go boom. I declare an attack. This is going to be a direct attack. I do 1 extra soul. If your stock has 2 or less cards, this card gets 100. And then trigger step. If you're the attacking player, flip over the top card of your deck and unleash the effect of the trigger icon. Put the card face down your stock afterwards. So, boom, nothing. So I get to put a card in my stock. And it's a trigger. Okay, so this is a trigger check. I didn't hit shit because there's only 14 triggers on my deck. Counterattack ain't shit. Damage. The opponent takes damage equal to the soul, so that's like 1 soul. But because I'm attacking directly, it's going to be 2 soul. And then encore. Cool. Okay, so I have stock now. Okay, so attack phase and then end phase. So then my opponent would go, they would stand, they would draw, they would block if they want to draw 2, main phase, blah blah blah. So if I go again, right, so like first it's stand, and then I draw, and then okay, I open how can I win? When this card attacks, choose one of your music characters, and that character gets plus 100 until end turn. And auto 1, I think 1 means stock. At the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you may pay the cost, and if you do, this card can open position to your backstage. Okay, so she can like run the fuck away. Okay, hold on. How do I pay costs again? Also, hi, welcome, heading popped in. Cost. Send this number of cards from your stock onto your waiting. Okay, so wait, so since it's my turn, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to play the Rin, and then actually wait. Before I do that, Sparkling Performance. I probably should keep that in hand. I'm going to put a Yugioh into Clock, which allows me to draw 2. Another level 0. And I hit a trigger. I'm gonna cry. This card gets plus 2500 for each music character in your backstage. Okay. Anyways. Then Miss Rax's dad. Miss Rax's dad sent me and Miss Rax 5,000 USD from the Philippines because her dad works high for the government. It said Merry Christmas. Wooloo, free shit. Free shit. But yeah, what's it called? I guess... Okay, act Brainstorm. 1, then tap. Flip over 5 cards from the top of your deck and put them into your waiting room. Each climax revealed among those cards, draw up to 1 card. Okay, so like Luca is kind of crap, because like, what's it called? I can only do 1 of her things, so I only have 1 stock. So like, if I Brainstorm, I send a stock to the waiting room, and then I get to mill 5. And holy fucking shit, I draw 3 cards. For each climax revealed among those cards, drop to 1 card. So, I hit 3 climaxes, so I go 1, 2, 3, I get to draw 3. Crazy freak ass game. Okay. Oh, sick. Okay, now I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand. I don't think I'm allowed to have 9 cards in my hand. I have a level 3 in my hand now. I think during the end phase I'm supposed to discard down to like 6 or something. Also, thanks for liking that. Should be an end step. Discard until you have 7 or less. Yeah, so I'm supposed to discard until I have 7 or less. Also, hi, welcome by the way. He just supported my Yu-Gi-Oh habit for a month. Dude, 5k USD for specifically Yu-Gi-Oh is crack. So I guess we go like Rin, right? So I have like 2 or less cards on my stock, so it gets 1500 power. So like if I like win a battle, okay, so like say for example I swing here, kill my opponent's shit, it goes into reverse, When this card attacks, choose one of your music characters, and that character gets plus 1500 power into the end of turn. Okay, so like Rin isn't actually doing anything yet right now. You pay the cost, and if you do need this card, it's like. I guess this helps me like get over things. So if like this lane is empty or something, I swing. It buffs up my other Mako, and then Mako does like 7 million damage for no reason. And I don't know. Alright, I'm supposed to do trigger checks. Hold on. Can we do trigger checks again? Okay, so I get 3 stock, right? So it's like, let's go this first. So like, this has 4k power, so I swing. Then we do a trigger check. Oh, sick, we get like extra power with like whatever the hell is in front of it dies immediately. So that goes into stock, I believe. And then I think, what's it called? Okay, so this, as long as I have stock, this can like run the hell away because it only has 500 power. So I swing, do a trigger check. Good lord. Dude, Climax, what do you mean Climax cards have like 2 triggers on them? Okay, so this goes to stock. This does 1 million damage. And then like, I swing with my final Mako, who is like super mega boosted by my Rin. No triggers. So you have like 3 stock now. And then I just go to end step, I guess. So then the opponent does stuff, and then it's my turn, so stand. Draw. I did not discard down. I'm gonna go get rid of this to draw 2. Okay, I have another Luca. All of your other bursting with power Kagame Len get plus 1000 power. When this card is played on the stage, may pay the cost. Choose a bursting with power Kagamine Len. Did I mill one? I did in fact do that. When this card is played and placed on the stage, may pay the cost, and if you do, choose 1 Len and return to your hand. So like, I go here, and I get to use up a stock. Add back a Len. Rin. Len? Rin. Oh, wait, okay. Is there a Len in my waiting room? No, there's not actually, so I can't do that. I'm cheating. I'm fucking cheating. I have one in my hand. But yeah, what's it called? Because of the way, because of the pace this game is played, I can't just like, I kind of can't like, you know, play an actual game. But I kind of get it. I kind of get it. It's like, what's it called? It's, what's it called? It's Vanguard, but with only 5 zones or something. This reminds me a lot of Vanguard. A lot. Okay, also, what's it called? I'm gonna go grab some pancakes real quick. I'm gonna be right back. And I'm back. Thanks for letting me chill and stream at a rough day again with flashbacks and stuff, though I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in, man. What's it called? Dude, I haven't like streamed for like 3 days. Ooh. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, I haven't like given myself time to chill in a bit. I'm like, what's it called? Super sappy as hell, but like, thanks for popping in, everybody, I guess. But yeah, so like, there's not really too much point in like playtime. I'm just gonna like read the cards. And like, from what I can see, Mako's like a very strong opener. Because early on, you don't really have too much stock. Like, so like Mako is like really hard and like a really heavy hitter. Also, hi, welcome by the way, if anyone's popped in. But yeah, so like, I like finish my pancakes here real quick, and then we'll just talk about the card effects and shit. Hold on, let me grab all these things. I probably should not be using my thing as a placemat. Yeah, so like, I'm like sort my deck again. Here we go. But it pisses me off. Yo, pancakes? Hell yeah. But it pisses me off that like sleeves don't. Okay. What sleeves can I use? Okay. Actually, are these magic size? Oh, they're standard size playing cards. Okay. So I can like unsleeve my mouth. Here we go. Fuck magic. I'm kidding. Be able to go. I'm so unsleeving my magic cards for this. Anyways. I have like a bunch of extra sleeves not being used. You need some milk? Some milk would go pretty well with this. But no, I'm not going to have milk. Actually, instead of unsleeving my magic deck, I have like a cube with like hella sleeved cards. Let me like unsleeve those real quick. This and use my big ass Pocky tin. Yeah, hi, welcome everyone who's popping in. I have a Magic the Gathering cube that I'm going to be dismantling real quick, so I can like steal all the sleeves. And we're going to be sleeving up my beginner ass WEIß SCHWARTZ deck. So this is 4x15, so it's 60 cards. How many sleeves do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 50 minus 15. So 3 of these is 45. 3 times 15 is 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. So let me grab some of those, because I ain't using this cube anymore. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. I always just buy more sleeves later on as well. Yes, we're gonna dismantle all of this. And then my buddy also has a deck like, I'll just like let them use my sleeves, cause like what else, you know? Cause like, it'll also make the gameplay better anyway. Alright, let's get dismantling, I guess. Parasoru saidaaa. This cube was really fun to play though. Like, it is just like a pile of any cheap ass cards I was able to get my hands on. And like, any like aggro deck usually was like the strongest way to play the game because I didn't have too many like interesting sorceries or instants or, you know, bigger things. But yeah, if I ever really want to use this again, I'll just like seed it back up again with like more sleeves. Do 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 do. Also, hi, welcome if anyone's popped in. Also, thanks for looking, by the way, we just popped in. Hello, look, man. But yeah, so right now, I'm unsleeving my magic cards in favor of my new shiny WEIß SCHWARTZ cards. But yeah, so like, once I sleeve these things up, we're gonna like go through the card effects and stuff and see what this deck generally does. Because I know its entire thing is like, abuse like Miku's, what's it called? Abuse Miku's, super mega effect or whatever the hell it's called. Alright, so let's like sleeve this up real quick. But yeah, the fact that these are like standard size is weird. Cause like, since when does Japan use like standard size cards, you know? But yeah, it's been a while since I played on like, foldable paper mats. Yeah, do all of the event, okay, all the event cards have like 2 triggers on them. Oh. Are there, hold on, do both players do triggers or does the attack player do the trigger? Yeah, only the attacking player does a trigger. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's like a section about running out of cards. The Hololive card game? No, actually, this is WEIß SCHWARTZ. WEIß SCHWARTZ does have Hololive cards, but this is its own card game. But yeah, what's it called? Never mind, dude. Hold on. Oh my goodness, it's the Parasol Cider Girls. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you can't read, you can't see the card, ooh. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah. So like at the local card shop, Steak swung by, like they had like a Christmas thing going. where they have like gifts and like they have like a bunch of like cheap like between $5 and $15 gifts under like a tree or something over there. And Steak ended up picking up 2 WEIß SCHWARTZ decks, which is really interesting. I didn't know they had those in stock. But what's it called? Dude, okay, 2 starter decks for $5 is a bargain. How much? Yeah, it's like, what's it called? Yeah, they're 2 WEIß SCHWARTZ starter decks for $5. I don't know if they're selling them at, what's up? I don't know if it's like short selling them, because like, what's up? The Hololive starter deck's like $5. I doubt the WEIß SCHWARTZ starter decks are like $5 normally. It's just because like my friend like pulled them from like the Christmas event or whatever. But yeah, what's it called? Unironically, if they do have more WEIß SCHWARTZ decks, I'll be willing to trade you for this deck. No way, little man got that lucky. But yeah, what's it called? Parasoru saidaaa. But yeah, yeah, Steak gave one of them to me, and I think she has the, what's it called? I think Steak has, what band is it? Leonid, yeah. Also, there's like a Leonid bit. There's like a Leonid deck, and then a Mormal Jump deck. But yeah, dude, we should totally try WEIß. Oh, what's up? I want to play Vanguard. I want to play Vanguard instead, though. Is the thing. Oh, it's not your brother. Yeah, no. Steak is Steak's the other mod. Steak's the other mod. But yeah, what's it called? Oh, dude, I wanna play Vanguard though. I actually wanna play Vanguard. Like, we need to show up and then just like go through the Vanguard bulk bins. Actually, I don't even know if we can like. I don't even know if there's enough bulk for us to build decks. Yeah. Oh, there. Holy shit! There's a trigger in here that isn't a damage trigger. And that is everything. I've sleeved up my deck. Also, the spot this weekend so we can find some more. Hell yeah! But yeah, if there's like other WEIß SCHWARTZ decks, I'd be willing to like lend you the. I'd be willing to give you the more jump deck. Also, thanks for liking, by the way. Oh, pop in. Alright. But yeah, while you're here, here's like a demo of how the turn loop goes. I'm gonna just like stick his pancake on my bed. Alright, so the way that this game works is both players have a deck of 50, and you start with the deck face down. Both players draw 5 cards. And player, like, to mulligan. Oh my god, this hand is cracked. Man, I don't want these in my hand. This hand is, okay, this hand is not cracked. Okay, so I'm gonna mulligan by, instead of shuffling back to the deck, you dump it into your waiting room or your grave, and then you draw back up. Also that was like very risky, but we did end up opening a pretty decent card. We have a Red Melody Mako. Mako is just a really nice beater. So that's like the game start. So we start with stand. Stand is just untap, draw. And then there's the clock phase. The clock phase is where you can put a card into your clock. Actually, hold on, let me like explain the way you win. So right here is your level. 0, 1, 2, 3. The first player to reach level 4 dies. And the way that levels are gained is like when you take damage or when you put cards into clock yourself. If you fill up your clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you like when you put your 7th card into clock, then you take one of the cards in your clock and put it into your level. And if you do this 4 times and you die. If the 5th time you do this, you die, right? So you want to like level your opponent all the way up to level 4 and then kill them, right? So like it's kind of neat because like the harder you hit your opponent, the stronger they get. And it's a really interesting way of accelerating the game. But yeah, so basically, so instead of untap upkeep draw or draw stand by main, it's stand up. So it's like stand, draw, and then clock. So the clock phase is where you can actually deal yourself damage. Kaito is actually kind of cracked. Ugh. Okay, Luca's a crack level 0. I think we're gonna just... Ugh, what do I want to keep? Yeah, I'm gonna put the Shizuku into my clock, and that allows me to draw 2 cards. We're playing the anime waifu card game. Which one, pal? Anyway, what did I draw? Okay, I drew an event card, another Kaito. Okay. I could have a Kaito into clock and then drawn a Kaito back. Dude, I drew all of my fucking triggers. I'm gonna cry. Dude, oh my god. I actually just drew all my triggers. But yeah. So we're gonna go to main phase. And what I can do, during your main phase, you can play as many cards as you want that are equal to or lower than your level. So I have 2 zeros. I have a Meiko, and I have a Meguri Muka. And what I'm gonna do is... you only have one main phase, and that pisses me off. But yeah, so I'm gonna do... Also, the player 1 can actually attack directly the first turn, so you just get 2 free damage for no reason. Well, I mean, I guess, like... Also, if you give your opponent 2 clock or whatever... I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, what's it called? So, when you attack, it's just like magic. Doink. Actually, hold on. Do I want to use a climax card yet? No. But yeah, so the way that attacking works is you tap to attack declare, and then you do a trigger. Ain't shit. You put your trigger into stock, and then you do damage. So if you attack your opponent directly, the soul, or what's it called? This little gray thing that you can barely see next to the damage number is called soul. And this is how much damage you deal directly to your opponent. So did I drop a card on the floor? I did drop a card on the floor. Oh, that's a sleeve. But yeah, so like, the power determines who wins in a fight, and the soul is how much you deal to your opponent directly. So here I'm dealing 1 soul to my opponent, but because I'm hitting them directly, I get an extra soul for that attack. So I punch my opponent for 2. They would put 2 in their clock. So now I have 1 stock, and stock is basically like mana, kind of. You get stock mostly from triggers, but generally, what's it called? Yeah, you get stock from attacking, and then like stock is like generally what you use to like pay the cost for effects and stuff. So at that point, my attack step is done, and I would pass. So then the opponent would do stuff, and then it would come back to my turn. So untap, or stand, draw, and then I'm going to, okay, I'm going to clock my Kaito, deal damage to myself to draw 2, and I drew another Luca. I actually also have a Miku. This Miku is really nice to have in hand because it's basically a hand trick, a battle trick or whatever. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 cards in hand. Your max hand size is 7. What do I want to do here? It's hard to like model an actual game because you don't take any damage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to play this. So I have Adorable Pose, Kagami no Ren. And basically, what's it called? She only has 500 power. Power is basically like attack in Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Treat everything like a Link monster. And basically, whoever, so there's like three positions cards can be in. They can be in stand, they can be rest, and they can be reverse. So basically, like reverse is like when your card is reverse. So when your card is reverse, they die during the encore step of the attack phase. But what's it called? Yeah. So like, what's it called? Rin is really nice because like once she's like level 0, you can just play her for free. Oh yeah, you can only play cards. So I'm pretty sure you can only play cards of the same type in your clock. But what's it called? Yes, like. So like Luca has an ability where actually you can also just move things for free. Let me do that, and then I'm going to. I have another Luca. Fuck it, we ball. But yeah, that was completely unnecessary. Anyways, so what I can do is I can. Luca has like 2 acts. Acts are just your trigger, what's it called? Yeah, acts are your ignition effects. I think it's ignition effects. I don't fucking remember. But what's it called? She has 2 acts. Both of them require stock. She either allows you to draw a card and pitch a card. She either allows you to draw a card and pitch a card, or mill 5. So like, what's it called? We go boom. So like, you pay a stock and tap Luca to mill 5, and for every climax card, which is like, climax cards are like your field spells. I have one in my hand. They're just like the horizontal cards. And for every single climax card you hit, you get to mill 5. For every climax card you mill, you get to draw 1. I hit a climax card, and another Luca. Not Luca. I hit another Rin, sadly, but I get to draw a card. There we go. We just. Oh, that's Sparkling Performance, not Rin. Why do they have such similar card arts? But yeah, what's it called? Draw a card. Oh, this is like this is the hand trick or whatever. I have 2 of them currently. It's called backup or whatever. If your opponent attacks, you can activate a backup from your hand. And what's it called? Ooh. I need to have like I need to be like level 1 for this backup, and I need to be level 2 for Miku. Draw a card, choose a card in your hand, put it into your waiting room. And so Sparkling Performance is like, it's a draw and a discard, and then also allows one of your reverse guys to come back to stage as rest. So like, if one of your cards is like reversed by Encore, and then during the is reversed, and then during the Encore step goes to your grave, Sparkling Performance allows it to just come back as rest or whatever when you activate it. But yeah, so just going battle step. I think the order here would be like, I think it's Rin first. You swing with Rin first, and then there's a trigger. Ain't shit. And then we go swing. Ain't shit. And then we go swing. Ain't shit. Okay, so now we have like 3 stock. So next turn, what's it called? Yeah, so like Rin during the attack phase is able to like, for 1 stock, run the fuck away. And then I have like 2 other stocks lined up for the Lucas. So like basically, if my opponent says, say for example, does absolutely nothing, I'm going to use the auto to move by paying 1. Because at the beginning of your opponent's battle step, Rin just runs the fuck away, and she can just come back to center stage later. If I come back to my turn, so untap, draw, and then clock. I'm just. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to my climax because it actually gives me a lot of tempo. I'm gonna clock. Actually, I'm not gonna clock. I don't need more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here, I'm going to brainstorm for 1. This allows me to mill 5. Ain't shit. And then I'm gonna move you to the front. I'm gonna move you to the back. And I'm also going to do it with Luca again. So taking up the stock, tapping. This is kind of crack. I hit 2. What's up? I hit 2 climax cards so I can draw. There's a Luca. I mean, there's a Len. And then, what's it called? I can just start swinging again. But generally, because, because, like, I'm fighting an opponent, I would slowly be getting a clock and level. So, like, oh no. Like, say, for example, I don't know. Okay, when I take damage, where do cards come from? How does taking damage work? 1 by 1 pick up cards from the top of your deck with the damage you received. Place each card in your clock. Okay, so basically, okay, let's like pretend that I'm like taking damage, right? Like let's pretend I'm taking damage. I take like 4 damage for no reason. Oh shit, that's sick. Yeah, what's it called? You place cards in your clock until the amount of damage you've taken. But if you hit like a climax card in your clock, then all the damage is just negated. And like all the cards go to the waiting room. But what's it called? So say for example, I'm just like dead, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 cards. I get to pick one of these to go into my clock. I'm just gonna choose the Mako. I believe the rest go to the waiting room, and now I'm like, what's it called? Now I'm like level 1, so I can actually like play level 1 cards. So like, I don't know, fucking this. I think when you like, so you have to like, I don't fucking know, man. I gotta review the rules again. Attack phase, counter phase, characters. So your level must be the same cost. Okay, your level must be equal to. Okay, this is like 0 cost anyway. You must take a number of cards from your stock and place in the waiting room. So like this Lin is, okay, hold on. This Lin is free because its cost is 0. Its level 1 has 0 cost. And what's it called? It has to have the same color as a card in my clock or my level, which it does. My entire deck is green. Man. Yeah, so clock comes from top of the deck, and I have to pay stock for certain cards. So for example, if I wanted to play, I don't know. If I wanted to play Minori, Minori has like 2 costs, so I have to like take 2 of my stock and place it in my waiting room. Yeah, so that's like kind of the basics of the game. It's like somewhat similar to Magic, and like you just like, instead of like having lands, you like gain advantage from just like getting hit, like hitting and getting hit. But yeah, okay, I gotta like read up what this deck actually does. I feel like I like Vanguard more, is the thing. Cause like, what's it called? Vanguard is just cooler. Cause like both players do trigger checks on combat, and like every card in your hand is used to like defend. Which is really cool. And like, Vanguard has like, it has like 6 zones, and your center zone is like your Vanguard or whatever. And like, it's basically a big like, it's like a big one-on-one between the 2 Vanguards, and like all the other guys are like supporting or whatever. Unironically, going through this, I understand Vanguard better. Yeah, let me like sort this real quick. I'm gonna split these into like the more jump members and like the virtual singers real quick. I think I put a Shizuku in the virtual singer, don't I yet? Okay, no I didn't. Dude, my pattern recognition is just cooked. Dude, there's so many Rins in this deck. Yeah, there's like 8 Rins. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. My deck is like fairly sorted. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so looking at the Vocaloid cards real quick first. Okay, here's Len, here's Rin, here's Luca, and here's Mako. A lot of these cards seem pretty decent. Starting off with Luca. Luca is like really nice for card advantage because her first effect for 1 stock and not sacrificing your attack allows you to draw 1, discard 1. It's not the craziest thing ever, especially considering the fact that you just like draw a billion cards in this game anyway. But what's it called? Excuse me. Her second effect, Brainstorm. What's it called? The one where you like mill 5. Yeah, like mill 5 and then draw for each climax card is absolutely crazy. Especially considering you have like 8 of them, I believe? Yes, you have 8 of them. Like, if you have like 1 or 2 Lucas on board, you go through your deck pretty freaking fast. You like put it in the back and you just mill 5 every single turn. It just feels so good. It just feels so good. But Mako's a really nice opener, level 0. Looks like. But yeah, like what's the word? Luca and Mako are both 0s. Level 0s, 0 cost. Mako's nice because like she's just a nice beater. She gets like if your stock has 2 or less cards, this card gets plus 1500 power. So she's effectively like 4k the entire early game, which makes her like the premier like beater. You want to just like stack up your center stage with at least like 1 or 2 of these, maybe, possibly, question mark. The other 0 is, how many of these are there? There's Adorable Pose, Kagamina Rin, and then Bursting with Energy. Bursting with Energy is kind of neat, I think. Hold on, let me like, okay, I know like the special art one is cool. All of your other Bursting with Power Len get plus 1000 power. And then when this card is played and placed on the stage, you may pay the cost, and if you do, choose 1 Len in your waiting room and return to your hand. So like this, like if you like mill any of your Lens, yeah, if you mill any of your Lens, this allows you to like add them back, and then also like boosts them up in power. Kagamine Len has 5500 to start. He gains 1000 from the Kagamine Len, so he's already at 65, which makes him bigger than Kaito. I think that's it. He's also just easier to get to. Kaito just exists, but like Len is like very searchable, because like you mill 5 cards off the top of your deck every single turn with Luca, and then Rin just allows you to like add back any Lens you may have milled. You like 4 copies, so you're gonna see it if you like play the game right. But Adorable Pose Kagamine Rin is probably my like, outside of like Luca, is probably my favorite part of this deck. What's it called? Yeah, like you swing with this, and then are all of you music cards? Yes. You swing with this, and all of your cards labeled music, which is like this yellow bar down here. There's like a bunch of different names here. It says music, virtual singer, and more jump. What's it called? More jump Rin. She's like pretty weak herself. She only has 500 attack, but when you swing with her, she gives somebody else like 1500, and then she can also just run the hell away if you have a stock. Like, what's it called? you generally have her in your center stage, right? Oh. You generally have her in your center stage, and you want her to have like, you want her to be like in an empty center stage or something, and you want to like swing with her, so that like she gives somebody else like 1500, and then you kind of want to use like some of your other effects to like keep her alive. So for example, Sparkling Performance, where what's it called? She's one of your music characters, and if that character gets the following until end of turn. When this card is put into the waiting room from the stage, you may return this card to its previous stage position is. Okay. This basically allows like if one of your cards dies and goes to the waiting room, it just comes back. So like something you can do is like just have this thing buff up something. It doesn't even need to be like revived or whatever. You can just like swing blindly, take a little bit, like lose the fight here, but then like absolutely like win the fight in like another position. For example, if you have like a Mako early on, or like you have like a super buffed up Len with like 65, actually yeah, if you have like a super buffed up Len 6500, this like gives it like 1500, so it's like, I believe it's 9,000, can I count? 6, it's 8,000, I can't count, but yeah, and like if you don't swing with it, actually, yeah, no, like even if it's tapped, you can pay 1 stock, which you would generally always have because you're always swinging. You can pay 1 stock to have her just go to the backstage and just not die, right? Generally, she's just really nice for like buffing up attack and everything, which is just neat, I guess. Yeah, going over Kaito real quick. So, what's it called? Kaito is just a guy. This card gets plus 2500 power for each other music character in your backstage. Actually, Kaito is huge. Kaito goes up like 5,000 power, so it goes up to like 11,000. Because if you have two guys in your backstage and then he like gains 5,000, he starts at 6,000, so he goes up to 11,000. Plus the boost from Rin, giving him like another 1,500, makes him 12,500, which is like pretty freaking big. Kaito is just really neat for punching your opponent in the face. And what you're supposed to do is like you're supposed to like use like Stage Sekai Hatsune Miku's effect. Or at least that's what the guide said. What does this do? This is like apparently the sauce of the deck or whatever. So level 1. When this card attacks, if you have 2 or more other music characters, it gets 2,000 power, so it's like 6,500. When this card's battle opponent becomes reverse, if more jump is in your climax card, look at up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose a music character from among them, reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand, and put the rest into the waiting room. Choose one of your characters and that. Okay. I think it's a CX combo. I'm so lost. What the hell? Okay, it might be on the what's it called? Hold on. Okay, let me like move some of these. I'm pretty sure it's just on the back here. But yeah, what's it called? Basically, yeah, if Miku kills somebody, then you just get a shit ton of advantage from it, I guess. I'm just too lazy to read. But yeah, the deck guide tells you like, oh, you should do that. But what's it called? And then there's also like this generic Miku, Legendary Songstress. And it's just backup level 2. Your guy gets, what's it called? Your guy gets like 2500 power as a counterattack. I gotta read like the more jump cards because like those are like all of those are like level 3 or whatever. While you increase your hand with stage Sakai Hatsune Miku. What? Oh no, it just adds you more cards, not increases your... Increasing your hand size is weird because that's not what it does. I mean, I guess... Okay, hand size and hand, like, max hand size aren't exactly the same thing, but it's very weird. Yeah, your favorite level 1 while you attack continuously with the ability of Adorable Pose Kagami Ren. It's also easier to perform the climax combo Stage Sakai Hatsune Miku by using the ability of More Jump ID Momoi to exchange the virtual singer card in your hand with more Jump in your waiting room. What? Okay, let me like read the specifics of this. Holy shit. If more Jump is in your climax area. Okay, so like you, what's it called? If you like milled more Jump, hold on, where are the climax cards? So you have 2 climax cards, right? You have more Jump and then just like Virtual Singer. Virtual Singer is nice, but you want more Jump on the board to trigger Miku. Because like what's up? You have to pop one of these and then swing with Miku, then you get all of your advantage or whatever. And then you use like, what's it called? You're able to use Irie to trade in your Virtual Singers for your more Jumps. Okay, so that's how that works. Yeah, what's it called? Oh, there are multiple different types of triggers. So the more Jump trigger is a stock. There's like a little gold bar. There's like a pile of gold bars there, and this trigger allows you to like put your top deck into stock to give yourself extra material to work with. And then the what's it called? The Virtual Singer ones have like soul triggers. There's like a shiny one with 2 soul triggers, but like generally they give you like 1. Actually, wait, do they all give you 2? Oh my fucking god, they all give you 2. They all give you 2 attack triggers, 2 soul triggers. That's fucking crazy, man. But yeah, what else? Right, these guys have like hella text on them. It's the level 3s. It's all of them, never mind. Shizuku. Continuous assist. Okay. Shizuku's continuous buffs up each character by their level. So if you have like a Shizuku on board and like say like a level 2 Kaito, then he gets like another 1000 attack. And then auto, put 1 card from your hand into the waiting room, so discard a card. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, pay the cost, and if you choose a music character from your waiting room and return it to your hand. Okay, so Shizuku allows you to like, since you mill a shit ton, playing Shizuku is kind of nice because she allows you to like grab whatever from your mill, like from your mills. So Irie's the only one I've read. Irie Momoi, and she, what's it called? For 1 stock and a climax, you get to like grab another climax from your waiting room. Oh boy, these 2. Okay, Minori. If you have 2 or more other music characters, this card gets plus 1000 power and has the following ability. Put 2 characters from your hand into your waiting room. Okay, auto, put 2 characters from your hand into the waiting room. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost, and if you do, put that battle opponent into your opponent's clock. Okay, so she deals extra damage because, like, what's it called? Yeah, you put 2 characters from... Okay, you discard 2 cards, and when she kills somebody, that card, instead of going to the graveyard, gets put into the clock. So you just deal extra damage. She also has 9500 attack. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may choose 1 music character in your waiting room and return to your hand. So it looks like... What's it called? Okay, she just for free adds you back a guy. And then... Haruka. Haruka's like a bit more common. Do we have a shiny Haruka? No, we don't. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, put up to 1 card from the top of your clock into your waiting room, and this card gets plus 1500 power until the end of turn. Also, I welcome if I just popped in. When this card is placed on the stage from the hand. When this card is placed from the on the stage from your hand, put up to 1 card from the top of your deck into your waiting room. Mill 1, it gets plus 1500. Play this card, mill 1, plus 1500 power. And then auto. Put 1 card from your, okay, 1 stock, and then put a card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card attacks, if you have another music character, pay the cost. If you do, look at up to 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck, choose up to 2 of them, put them on top of the deck. Choose up to 2 cards from them, then put them on top of the deck in any order, and the rest. So you mill your opponent for 2. You either mill your opponent for either way, Haruka just allows you to like manipulate your opponent's triggers, which is interesting. So trigger manipulation. Okay, so Haruka's trigger manipulation. Momoi's extra damage. Shizuka is support. Both Shizuka and Minori are recursion, and then Airi is also recursion. Okay. And then the rest of the deck is just like, play Miku. Sakai Miku should be here. Anyway. But yeah, so like, Sakai Miku is like the focus of this deck. You punch your opponent and just get like, plus a billion. That's interesting. But yeah, let me like... Trial deck exclusive cards. All cards in the trial deck are exclusive cards that cannot be obtained anywhere else. Each trial deck plus has a random chance to obtain 1 of 5 types of specifically embossed parallel cards with a or a hot stamped sign card. So getting familiar with the gameplay, consider swapping out the cards in this deck with cards from the booster pack from your very own custom deck. Oh, this is so cool. June 2027. When was that? This summer. I saw you saidaaa. Make the deck easier to use by adding more level 3 cards. But yeah, what's it called? When you get used to playing, modify your deck. So this is like a great way to get people to buy more product. Oh, there's also card list here. Okay, let me like read. Okay, now that I understand how this game works, let me just like read this. Okay. The main cards of this deck. Minori allows you to add characters to your hand and put your opponent's characters that have become reversed into the clock. So it just allows you to kill your opponent faster. Haruka Kiritani has the ability to reduce the number of cards in your clock and lower the chance of your opponent canceling. Oh yeah, what's it called? Because like damage canceling happens when like a climax card gets hit from the top of the deck. Haruka. The ability to reduce the number of cards in your clock. How? When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, put up to 1 card from the top of your deck. Oh, from the top of your clock into your waiting room. Okay. So you... It's like... Slamming down Haruka just like heals you for 1. Okay. And then stage Sakai Miku. This card's climax combo allows you to draw cards and adds power to your other character. You'll want to pull off this climax combo by actively collecting as much of this card as you can in the early stage of the game. And then Shizuku. On top of this card's assist ability, when placed on the stage, you can swap a card in your hand with 1 character in your waiting room. Exchange climax cards that you have drawn too many of, or a level 0 character that may not be of use at level 2 for a character that you wish to pick. Yeah, like Shizuku just allows you to like manage your wait list. How does this fill up? Obviously this. Is it here? No. feels wrong. All of this feels wrong. Maybe it's because I've had it flat on the table for so long. Oh, there it is. Cool. Let me like read this again. Okay, so deck restraints. Each deck must have exactly 50 cards, no more than 4 cards of the same type. A maximum of 8 climax cards can be used. Okay. If 2 cards feature the same character but have different names, can afford each in a single deck. Okay, cool. So it's like names that are important. That was cool. Yeah, what's it called? It'd be interesting to try to play this game at some point. And honestly, I will keep this deck sleeved up because what's it called? I care about this more than my Magic the Gathering cards. I mean, Magic I'd at least play, but like, what's it called? I probably will like unsleeve my cube at some point, just so I can use those card sleeves for like other card games. Cause what's it called? I do not care about my Magic the Gathering cube. It is complete dog shit. And what's it called? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think that's going to be stream for today. Thanks for popping in, anyone who could be here, anyone who may not be here anymore. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna end a little early today because I don't know what else to talk about. But yeah, thanks for popping in, everybody who's here. Thanks for blah 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 blah. I've been Tearlaments Suureva, or Reva for short, and have a good day night morning, day night evening. I'm gonna go probably sleep or something, or like maybe I don't know, work on my essay. But yeah, bye bye, bye bye.